Hi everyone, welcome to JMP Art Studio. I hope you're having a great day. Today I'm so excited to share with you my video about my happiness art project. So, what is the happiness art project? So, the Happiness Art Project is an art inspired initiative led by JMP Art Studio for the youth to inspire and encourage them to express their artistic sides and creativity and to spread happiness and kindness in the simplest, most genuine way art and love. Now, as you can see in my Happiness Art Project logo, I made sure that letter I is in capital letter because it only means that it starts with you, I. I am the one who can make a difference. So, as an artist, I believe that one of the most important tasks of an artist is to assist people, particularly children, not only to learn and grasp things intellectually, but also emotionally and physically. So, by doing so, art may help to alleviate the numbing impact of today's information overload and urge individuals to transform their thoughts into actions. That is why I hope that in the future we will remember, as Pablo Picasso famously said, that every child is an artist. The problem is how to remain an artist as he grows up. The world is a canvas for a child. After all, how many times have we decided that paper wasn't the perfect canvas for a masterpiece? A child's drawing can reveal considerably more than what we are willing to see. We were all children once, and we must never forget how art made us happy and how we were able to make others happy just by giving them our creation. As you can see here, we are preparing food for the children and some snacks for them to enjoy, because I believe a child's smile is one of the best art in the world. They are the beautiful colors the world has. When their eyes sparkle, they make the world a better place to live in. People strive for happiness, yet what defines happiness differs from person to person because it's subjective. Happiness is commonly defined as an emotional state characterized by feelings of joy, contentment, and fulfillment. While happiness can be described in a variety of ways, it is commonly claimed to include positive emotions and life satisfaction. Children are born with two basic emotional needs: the need to be loved and a desire to have high self-esteem. When a child has high self-esteem, he or she feels confident and capable. They are proud of themselves and their talents. Early childhood experiences can have physical, social, and emotional effects that last a lifetime. The children experience different kinds of experiences and they live through it. They live through in childhood have a significant impact on their intellectual and emotional development. Positive factors such as stable and healthy relationships with their parents and other adults and even other kids, and having creative experiences in school and at home can help them express their feelings, and it also fosters mental and emotional growth in the children. So by providing opportunities for trying out new ideas and having an atmosphere of security and encouragement, this encourages positive growth and helps the child grow into a happy and well-rounded person. Happiness in a child's childhood promotes compassion and good character. Happy children are more likely to be kind to others and avoid antisocial behavior. Children who are happy are less likely to be the type of children that causes issues. It discourages temper outbursts, resistance, and even rebellious conduct. It is known that the link between happiness and art has existed for a very, very long period of time. Art in all its forms, whether created or even just observed, decreases the stress hormone called cortisol. And so it produces endorphins, which are the feel-good chemicals that aids with stress and pain relief. Allowing children to experience a feeling of fulfillment via arts transforms them into a more positive, well-rounded, and happy individuals. As a result, it is critical to provide our children with as many tools as possible to assist them in developing and establishing healthy mental habits, a positive attitude, and a happy profile. Painting is one hobby that might help kids foster their creativity and happiness. The use of brushes and vibrant color paints. This is where children begin to explore their talents and specialties. Painting will help the children in expressing their thoughts or even their experiences. They may convey themselves without using words, but by using different colors. Painting helps children develop hand-eye coordination, which is a vital skill at their age. This is developed when children learn to paint the portions they perceive, ensuring that their hand movement corresponds to their vision. Painting provides children with an educational opportunity that is both enjoyable and invigorating. Painting helps children improve their movement skills. Their hand muscles are being engaged, which permits children to grow both cognitively and physically. Painting teaches children to learn to focus on minor details, and painting on a canvas or a sheet of papers necessitates a variety of painting abilities. Painting may be an excellent platform for children to develop and explore their creativity. They learn about different color combinations, how they work together, and painting may assist children in learning about sizes, forms, patterns, and even designs. Painting assists children in developing their decision-making abilities because they have to prepare ahead of time when selecting which colors to use for different portions of the painting. Painting can be used as therapy for a child who is experiencing various emotions, whether they are mild or overwhelming. Painting, in addition to speaking, may help children feel better about things they may have locked up within them. The most significant advantage is that painting allows parents and children to engage and spend quality time together, which will eventually provide the child with a priceless memory when they grow up. These are just a handful of benefits that children may gain through painting. Painting has the potential to have a significant impact on a child's overall development and upbringing. Making it a habit to paint with children on a daily basis might be really useful in the future. As an artist, as a painting trainer, my goal is to be able to continuously be creative and continuously encourage and inspire children to enjoy the process of art making during their childhood. I hope that through this Happiness Art Project, we are able to enjoy the moment and be able to spend more time on creativity. Because as you can see, children nowadays spend the majority of their time on social media and on their gadgets, and they spend less time on creative pursuits. That is why I wish to be able to promote the advantages of what art can do for our life, for our children, and for their future careers. According to a new survey, today's children spend more than 7.5 hours every day on a smartphone, computer, television, or another electronic device. Many parents nowadays are afraid that their children are spending too much time online. Many parents nowadays are so worried that children are spending so much time in the screen world that they are missing out on our real life experiences. Compulsive behavior can emerge when a child spends too much time on the internet. This can develop into internet addiction, which, like any other sort of addiction, can damage a child's healthy balance of interests and activities. By encouraging children to seek out and participate in non-screen activities, playing outside, reading a book, and creating art and painting are all terrific ways to help children enjoy their youth. According to Annie Albers, an artist, she said that art is something that makes you breathe with a different kind of happiness. Since the mid-20th century, art therapy has been used. It evolved from the belief that creative activity is extremely important for people in general, and especially for children and adolescents. For a long time, the importance of art in children's lives has been acknowledged. The arts teach children essential learning skills that may be applied in life. They can also provide an outlet for children to express their creativity and give them helpful information they may not know otherwise, and that will help them achieve a sense of satisfaction and happiness. In 2017, the Paris Descartes University conducted a study of case studies from England, Korea, Spain, China, and Taiwan and France, in which expressive arts instruction was utilized to improve children's well-being in schools. So each country used a distinct art form and methodology. While each research found a link between arts participation and improved child well-being, children's reactions were as varied as their involvement options. For example, the creative partnership workshops in England were regarded as responsible for an increase in student self-confidence, self-esteem, autonomy, the feeling of capacity, and sense of belonging, all of which are drivers of well-being. And the creative theater classes in Taiwan help children develop their emotional management methods and good feelings. The study demonstrated how creative endeavors in all the research improve and develop children's well-being. Interestingly, the French investigation also observed that all of the creative endeavors provided a play pedagogy that effectively engaged children by providing them with a sense of freedom and enjoyment. Children were active rather than passive learners in effective programs. Another research was in Spain. 20 children aged 6 to 12 were invited to a series of art workshops aimed to teach emotion and creative abilities via art making and art appreciation exercises. Children witnessed numerous representations of the following emotions: joyful, sad, angry, fearful, or peaceful. This was followed by an investigation into a new collection of art materials for expressing the desired emotion. They then presented their artwork and engaged in discussion. The workshops were held in a safe environment. The children's emotional state and creativity skills increased. According to the experts, for example, when producing art, the children highlighted how they were less inclined to settle on their initial concept, which is a crucial creative talent since it's representing varied thinking. Furthermore, participants reported feeling more driven for this form of feeling, and one mentioned how they were able to express themselves, showing that their risk-taking capacity had increased. The capacity to risk by sharing one's opinions developed a sense of self-determination, which benefits children's intrinsic drive and hence their well-being. Now, what I'm trying to say here as an artist is I wanted to be able to promote and encourage parents to provide the children with as many tools as they can. It doesn't matter how much it costs. It's not about the price. It's about being able to provide the kids the tool to awaken their creativity. And it will also give them lasting creative memories. For a minute, think of a creative experience you had as a child that involves making art. It was most likely full of wonder, possibilities, and expectancy. It stimulated all our senses. The joy we had when we first opened our box of crayons, or that moment when we were able to draw a flower, a tree, or a person. Do you remember how exciting it was to have your artwork on display in public, or when your parents stick it on the wall or put it in the outside of the refrigerator? This is something that would leave a lasting creative memory that would help the children have such intense, joyous creative experiences, which will potentially last for a lifetime. Most significantly, they may have been the process of healing bond that held children together, friends together, when everything else in our life appeared to be, kind of falling apart. They also instill pride, self-esteem, and they also provide us with the ability to solve problems. Because one of the greatest dilemmas in today is that we frequently feel unaffected by the troubles of others and global issues such as climate change, even though we might easily contribute. We do not believe firmly enough that we are members of a global community, of a broader we. Giving individuals access to data frequently leaves them feeling overwhelmed and sometimes detached, rather than empowered and ready to act. This is where art may have an impact. Art does not instruct individuals on what to do, but it may link our senses, our body, and our intellect. It has the ability to make the world feel, and this felt emotion may prompt thought, involvement, and hopefully even action. That is why, again, I wanted to share the thought and the quote that, like what was mentioned by Pablo Picasso, that every child is an artist. All of us, we were once an artist. The problem is how to remain an artist once we grow up. The world is a canvas for a child. This life is our masterpiece. So it would be able to help us in a way that a child's drawing may reveal considerably what they wanted to say or what they want to be. And we must never forget how art made us happy and how we were able to make others happy just by giving them our creation. Because creativity is a muscle that we all have. And like all muscles, it deteriorates if not utilized. But with JMP Art Studios' high hopes, we believe that this simple application can help children reawaken their artistic hearts not just for a day, but for a lifetime. Remember that artwork brings happiness no matter how simple it is, because it is not just a piece of paper you are giving away. You are giving a piece of yourself, your time, effort that no amount of money can buy.